Hello, hello. Hola, hola, amigos. Hola, hola. Welcome to Lima, Peru. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to another cooking show here in Peru, in Lima. Hola, Adrian. Hola, Maple. Hola, I'm here. I'm back. And I am going to do a solo cooking show. So today we're going to have the chance of cooking together a very interesting recipe, which is quite unusual. Most Peruvians, even from the jungle zone or the Andes, don't know this dish. This dish is regional. It's from Ica. The name of this dish is Picante de cochayuyo. No? Hola, Nicolas. Hola, Jolene. So I will explain what picante de cuchayuyo means, and well, I have translated this name into seaweed stew, right? Because it's a stew, although it has a little bit of a spice. We are going to have the chance of understanding of the whole process together. It's going to be easy, and so easy that I can cook it. So thanks a lot for coming. Hola, Nicolas. Marek is working. By the way, for my new friends that are just joining this channel, my name is Vanessa Vasquez. I am your Lima City tour guide. I am married to a tour guide as well, Marek. And we used to cook a lot before, especially around 2021 when the show started here for Hego. But now he's working again. He is leading tour groups. Nowadays, for example, he's in this moment in direction to Cusco. So that's why I am today doing a solo show. So, yes, Nicolas. Hola, André. Hola, hello. Thanks for coming. Gracias, amigo. Gracias, amigas. And thanks a lot for visiting Lima. Say hi to me. Yes, to Luis Alberto, my brother. Yesterday was his birthday. Maple, yesterday he was turning 35. My baby brother is now 35. Next year I will be 40, so maybe I'm going to do something special. So, well, amigos, let me now pass to do the beginning of this show. So let me first start with preheating the pot we're going to be using. So I am using, by the way, a tripod. You are in my house in Lima, by the way, amigos, amigas. We are in Lima, Peru. Gracias, Mabel. We are here. That's the street. Very noisy house, by the way. And I have a tripod, which is going to be very helpful for me to move it around the kitchen and to show you what I will be doing. This is my kitchen, by the way. We are not at a restaurant. This is part of a series dedicated to the Peruvian cuisine. And we started last year cooking the most famous Peruvian dishes. Like, for example, when someone thinks about Peru, maybe ceviche comes to the mind immediately. Ceviche, lomo saltado, ají de gallina. But I want to now dive into other waters. We are going to look for regional foods, like foods that are not known internationally. So in today's occasion, I want to share with you a recipe that is really interesting because it's very rich in nutrients, in iron, in fiber, and is also a vegetarian option. So I will first, I have to preheat the pot, but I want to share with you the ingredients for today's, let's say, a recipe. So are you ready for that? Just give me a second. By the way, the music you are hearing is classical Creole music. It's a fusion of Spanish influence, Afro-Peruvian influence, indigenous influence as our food, and we are. So, by the way, from my new friends to the channel, or friends that are visiting me after long, I am now preparing a cookbook for you all. This is going to be a cookbook that will have all the shows developed, and will be linked with the videos from our previous cooking shows. Okay, so by the way, can you see yes, Maple, can you see the or read correctly, or is the other side the what I'm sharing with you in this moment? I want to know if you can take a postcard of this. See, please let me know if it's the right way or if it's the opposite way. Sí, y en inglés. Yes, Nicola, sí, of course. I am making it all in English, by the way. Okay? So a little bit of the history of this dish, and also, well, an introduction, and there you have the preparation. Okay? Gracias, Andre. Yeah, because here in my screen, it looks like a mirror, so I was not sure. Okay, muy bien. So we're going to continue, and so what we have today is picante de cochayuyo. Cochayuyo is a seaweed, but it's a seaweed that is salted, so it has salt in it. I will show you in a moment how it looks like. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay. So this is the cochayuyo. Can you please turn down the music? Maple, yeah, can you hear me? I already turned it down. Is it good? Can you hear me? Hi, Misty. Thanks for joining. So this is the cochayuyo. Let me show you how it looks like when you buy it. Can hear music. Yes. I just lower the volume a little bit, Maple. So this is the cochayuyo. It is a seaweed. It has salt and also sand. Sometimes you can find even some like little pieces of shells, for example. So this cochayuyo grows here in the Peruvian coast and also in Chile. There is a dish called cochayuyo also in Chile. So the Peruvian version that I'm going to be preparing for you today also have some local additions that are typical to our Peruvian cuisine. So probably if you look for this recipe online, you're going to be able to find the Chilean version and the Peruvian version, okay? It looks different from what I remember as yuyo. Yes, exactly. Andre, by the way, something important about yuyo and cochayuyo. First of all, Quechua, which is the language in which this product is named, cocha refers to lake. So usually the literal translation would be like a wheat from lake. But nowadays we refer more to yuyo, to the fresh one from the sea, like the seaweed fresh that we put on top of ceviche. And cochayuyo is the one that is salted. It's all salted. It's dry. But we need now the next part, which is hydrating the cochayuyo. So what I have done is no problem. So what I have done is, first of all, I have submerged in water this cochayuyo for approximately 15 minutes in just regular water, right? And then after, I have washed it about 10 times. So it is really easy. Let me show you also how this goes. So we're going to do that here. Sorry. So you do this. And when you start washing it, lots of sand is going to come below. Let's see, we have some sand here, some little pieces. We have, for example, little pieces. This white piece over here is a little piece of shell. So you have to be careful of cleaning, rinsing very well the seaweed, because when you will be it will be cooked, you're going to bite really a little stone. See, so I'm trying just to show you. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in the tip of my hand. And when the water are just, rinse, let me show you. This is really curious. Look, what is this? This is sand. So we have sand in this moment that is coming from the seaweed. Okay, so these are elements that you have to be very careful with when you are cooking your seaweed, which you can do omelette from it. You can do lots of different things with your cochayuyo. Okay, muy bien, amigos. So now we're going to continue with the next part. So we have hydrated our cochayuyo. This is the one we're going to be using, and we will be using for our recipe today approximately for 4 to 5 very, very well served plates, 200 grains of cochayuyo. In Peru, we can find the cochayuyo in the market in the zone that we call especeria. So it's where the spices are on sale. Spices like, for example, pepper, cumin. That's where we can find this product. And it comes, as I showed you in the beginning, dry. Okay? So now we are going to continue. This is ready. So, hola Ronnie. Hello, hello. How are my friends doing? Been missing you a lot. Now we're going to continue with the next part, which is the frying of my delicious onion and garlic. Do you know how is garlic in Spanish? Hola, Ronnie. Do you know the name of the garlic in Spanish? Who can remember that? Here you have the garlic paste. I bought this garlic paste early in the morning when I went to the market. I went to the market to look for the seaweed, and I also went to the especeria, to the place, to the store where the spices are on sale. My brother used to do this for me when he used to be here. Now he's working. He's not really much around. So I have to do it either on my own or to go to the market to help the vendors to support the local economy. So how much I will be using of garlic for this recipe? we are going to be using only 1 spoon, okay? You know how much it cost me all of this bag of garlic in the market? Just 1 sol. You know what is 1 sol? 1 sol is like 25 cents of US dollar. Yeah, for all of this. And it's just like made, like in the moment, the vendor blends it for you. Of course, blends, because I went at 7:30 a.m. after I dropped my girls in school. I went to the market today to do the shopping for our show today. And I was the first customer for the vendor. So he was very happy. And he gave me lots of garlic. So now we are starting to cook. This is ready, you know. Garlic is already ready. We are going to add now 1 onion, 1 red onion, chopped in cubes, little pieces. Okay, so we are going to use the favorite onion for Peruvians. This is too big piece. That is the red onion. Yum, yum. We Peruvians love red onion. Now I'm going to put up the fire because you know the garlic is very delicate. You can burn it fast. So I usually fry it with very, very low. Let me check on this, I think. Very low fire. And then when I add the red onion, I turn up the fire. Okay. So let me check on the comment. Smells good already. Maple, it smells like delicioso. So nobody knows what is the name of garlic in Spanish? No worries, I'll let you know now. Garlic in Spanish is ajo. Ajo. Okay. And onion, cebolla. Okay, so we're going to learn a little bit of Spanish. So remember, 1 onion chopped in little cubes after the more or less 1 spoon of garlic. We're going to be using today this type of potato. This is pink potato. Peru has about 4,000 kinds of potato. We have potatoes to never repeat in many years. But of course, not all of the potatoes are available in the markets. Not all of them you can find in Lima. This is the pink potato. I knew aioli in French, probably related. Really? Aioli. Interesting, Andre. So ajo for us, cebolla. And here the papa rosada. So I have chopped already the potato small. So now we are going to decrease a little bit the fire here because we are going to continue with the product. That I'm looking for my products over here. So we're going to be adding now cumin and pepper. Okay, Peruvians love cumins and pepper. The combination is amazing always. But what you have seen here, this aderezo, this is the way how we call this base, the mix of garlic and onion is aderezo. Look, it is already white. Is a very important part of the cuisine. So equivalent of 1 spoon of cumin and 1 spoon of pepper. Okay. At the end, I will also show you again the recipe. So we're going to add also salt, but do you remember the seaweed was salty? So we have to be careful, very cautious with the amount of salt you will be adding. So don't add too much. I will be adding about 1 spoon, no more. If it's needed later, we will add it, but better not to, have too much of this now. So, are you able to see well the procedure, amigos? See? Okay, Ronnie, gracias. I bought a tripod. Have you noticed? I'm very happy that I have my tripod. I bought it especially for the show. So I hope it helps us to get always, the best angle for your picture. Okay, so now what we're going to do is to add the ají panca. Okay, so what is the ají panca? Look at this. This is the ají panca. It's a red chili. That also very important about this chili, is the fact that you have different varieties of this chili. But panca chili, which I think you can find as paprika, I would add this 4 spoons, by the way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This was 1 sol of chili paste in the market. 25 cents of US dollar. All of that. You can find it in the United States, for example, or in Canada, or in some parts of Europe, in Hispanic bodegas. Hispanic bodegas, so far here, are the places where you can get options like yellow chili paste, red chili, paprika. We have here in Peru different varieties of chilies. This one here is usually the favorite one in Lima, in my city. For most of the Peruvian dishes, you will be adding some type of chili. But in Lima, we prefer this one here, which is also spicy. But not a lot maple, not too much. It is one of the, let's say, details about this chili. For example, this one. No. No. It's just flavorful. That's the benefit of the panca. Okay? So, now we're going to continue. We are always using a very little fire when we are doing or frying this, integrating this process in the pan. So now we are going to add the potato. This is the pink potato, which really doesn't look pink inside. It's just the shell. It's a little bit pinkish. So we're going to add now this potato. This is 1 kilogram of potato. 1 kilogram of potato chopped in cubes. Oh, gracias, Maple. I bought this one in Cusco. In one of my adventures when I used to work as a trip leader some years ago, before I had 3 girls. Now with 3 girls it's not possible to be like a gazelle, like my dear friend Elizabeth Puma from Arequipa. With 3 girls, you cannot travel that much. So look how much we are mixing. We are integrating everything in the pot. And it is time to our beautiful seaweed cochayuyo, okay? So we're going to add this cochayuyo. It is already clean. Look at how clean it is. And almost transparent. Remember, this is a product that is very rich in iodine, in fiber, in iron. It's an excellent product that you can incorporate in your diet. This is the equivalent of 200 grams of cochayuyo. 200 grams of cochayuyo. So we are going to mix everything here. Everything mix. We have to integrate everything. Is it still salty after washing? Yes, a little bit, Andre, a little bit. For example, this one here was not. Yeah, I like to taste everything, by the way. So yes, it is a little bit salty. It doesn't lose all its salt. And I have washed it 10 times at least. So that's why you have to, from the usual amount of salt you add to your stew, half of that amount probably will be necessary. And I will add some water now, okay, until we reach to the level where the potato is, where the stew is. One more. And we're going to leave it there for about 10-15 minutes. Well, we're going to be conversing a little bit about how this product was born, every detail about this dish. So we are now raised like at the level of the stew. Yeah. Oh, say hi, Aniela. Say hi. Come, ven. Say hi. Hola. This is my little one, Aniela. Todos dicen hola, Ani. So she just was curious. She wanted to know who I was talking with. So now I don't know where I put the camera. Where the camera was before? Oh no, sorry. How old is she? 4. She's 4 years old. Maple. So she's my little princess. So I will now lift up before I tell you more about my girls. Just a little pinch of water. Okay. And now we will cover the pot. No, this one. Too small. This one is very good. So, gracias, Maple, gracias. So we're going to leave it here for more or less 10 minutes. We're going to be back in 10 minutes. But I will now tell you more about this product, cochayuyo. So what cochayuyo is, and also why it is a product that should be considered as a good alternative for anyone who is trying, for example, to fight diabetes. This is one of the ways how diabetic people in Peru fight their disease. It's a good alternative to red meat, for example. It's very nutritious. So let me read a little bit about the cochayuyo. I am also adding this information to our cookbook. And by the way, I am preparing a cookbook. I am also writing a guide about Lima's history and where to go in Lima. So these are dreams I had for many years. And I think this is the best moment to do it now, because one never knows what is happening the next year, the year after. So I will do it now. I am already doing it now. So this is my cookbook, by the way. And I will be giving away this cookbook also, as well as the guide of Lima, to my sponsors. This is going to be a gift for my sponsors. The sponsorship program is a program that Hego has created. It's a really small donation monthly that helps us, helps our channel to continue producing like a content. So I am here adding my different recipes with procedures, and also the links to the videos of each one of these events on YouTube. I have downloaded each one of these events in YouTube, so you can see these procedures, like how I made them with my brother, with my husband, also from home, or share it with a friend. And this is my guidebook of Lima, which I will be doing the next update or upload of the guidebook next November the 1st. So this is the guidebook I am preparing, already has several pages, and this is going to be a present as well for my helpers, the people who adopt this channel, the sponsor channel. So the donations is $10 per month. So if you have the chance and you would like to help me creating content, well, thanks in advance, by the way. Muchas gracias. Let me read now to you all what is the history of cochayuyo, right? And by the way, cochayuyo, I've been busy a little bit, Maple. The tourism is back, but not completely. Just recently, like today, we got the first cruise coming to Peru. The first cruise since the pandemic. And we tour guides live from tourism, and from especially mainly cruise ships. So it's something really good, very positive, but it's taking time. So that's why I'm trying to do also another alternative jobs that I hope will help people to know more about my city. So cochayuyo is a dish that is traditional from the coast part of the country, from the coast of Peru and Chile. In Peru, it is a particular dish from Ica department. Ica is located in the south part of the country, south of Lima, and there is a zone within that department where cochayuyo is considered the local main dish. But we know that since ancient times, the pre-Hispanic societies used to eat some type of stews made from this algae, because, well, it's an algae, it's from the sea. So we know that approximately 2,000, 3,000 years ago, there is already some evidence of cochayuyo in the dishes of the local people. So some things to be mentioned about, for example, the cochayuyo is, once again, it is rich in iodine, in potassium, in magnesium, in fiber, right? In iron, in particular. Very important to, let's say, alternative to fight diabetes, as I said before. Also, another thing important I will be reading now, there's a document I have here that I think you will find interesting and useful. Is in English, properties of the cochayuyo. The cochayuyo contains a lot of fiber formed by mucilage and alginic acid. The latter can bind the heavy metals and other toxins to form alginates that facilitate their elimination, which is why this seaweed helps to clean fats and is depurative. It is rich in minerals such as calcium, iron, magnesium, and manganese, and the amount of iodine it contains is balanced enough to be taken daily. It contains very little fat and provides more protein than grains such as maize, wheat, or brown rice. Other nutrients include phosphorus, zinc, sodium, potassium, folic acid, and vitamin E. So here you have a reason or two or three to incorporate or algae into your diet. I would like to know if you have some type of like dry alga or fresh alga or like seaweed that you have available in your markets. I don't know if this is something unique to Peru, but if you have one, well, please comment here. I would like to learn about what are the culinary traditions in your countries around, let's say, eating seaweed, or if you, mom, have ever heard about someone eating seaweed. The coast of Peru is very blessed with a cold current of water, and therefore we have a lot of fish, very, very cheap, by the way, fish, diverse varieties of fishes, products in all sizes. And also the climatic conditions of Lima are very unique, and that is because we have a desert that is produced by the cold current of Humboldt, the Humboldt current. So I will check now on the comments. And so never try but will. Oh yes, Ronnie Dulce from out East Coast. Oh, that's the name of the wheat. So I think I have, unfortunately, some comments are like in disorder. I don't know. Have you been in other tours in Hagel recently? Because I'm seeing something very strange with the comments. They are like turning upside down in different orders. Sorry if I am skipping comments because I think I have some old comments in front of new comments. So bugs, always bugs. In my town, Amsterdam, I can mostly buy Japanese seaweed. Oh, like nori and sushi. Yes, Japanese are like really, they have a really good diet, I would say. Very, very good diet. I would love to also have the chance of eating more Japanese food, but in Peru it's very expensive, unfortunately. So only sushi sometimes. By the way, let me tell you something. I will be cooking also soon again for you all, and I want you to guess what type of food we're going to be cooking, but I will give you a clue. So who can tell me what kind of food, Peruvian food, we are going to be trying next time? Extra points if someone is writes it in, in the way how Peruvians know, this variety of food, or how we call this variety of food. Yes, Maple. So think about it. Just give me a moment. I will be double checking on the Chifa extra points. Maple, I love you. Muy bien. I will explain what we're going to be cooking next time, but I will be now showing you the pot. Okay. You are really good, Maple. So how is this doing? The stew is doing quite good. Mm. But we still need a little bit more because our potatoes are still not there. Okay. Okay. Have, we have to wait a little bit more. Okay. So while we do that, let me tell you what we are going to be cooking next time. And I hope this time in the day is good for you all because this is a great time for me in the day because my girls are out in school. Well, today Aniela didn't want to go to school, so she wanted to be here because she knew mommy was doing something. So she was curious about what mommy was doing. So what do you think about this time in the day? By the way, I will be using this very fashionable tool for adding rice to our plate. Peruvians eat a lot of rice. We love rice and potatoes. Don't be surprised because wherever you go, if you come to Peru, if you have visited Peru before, you've probably been surprised with this combination. We feel that is the most obvious combination because rice and potato taste really good, and also because they are very, very filling. So this is, the type of rice we like in Peru is just white rice, but the rice we like it we call it graneado. Graneado means that is dry, like each one of the rices are completely separate, not like the Japanese, for example, sushi rice that is how to say it. Maybe you can help me, Maple, like uh, gluey. Oh, could it be? No, which is also delicious. But Peruvians don't like rice like that in their place. That have to be a graneado rice. Graneado, dry with big rices. So this is the way how we do it. And it's very simple. The base of the rice here is, the base of the flavor is garlic. My granny, which by the way, my cookbook is dedicated to my granny because she was a wonderful cook and also a beautiful person. And her dream was writing a book. But many years ago, cancer took away our granny from the family. And I have lots of her notebooks, her books. My brother and I, we've been consulting a lot of her books recently. She has like about 100 notebooks, and we want to honor her making this cookbook and sharing it with you all. Eventually, well, we hope to be able to share with this cookbook with more people around the world. So let me know if that's a good idea. My dad is from Lima, makes his white rice, yes, with garlic. Yes, JB, BJ, sorry, BJ. Well, let me tell you something about the rice. It's easy to make it. Like, by the way, let me put it like this. Ta-da! So in your pot or in your, how you call this machine, like rice maker, I think it's called. Well, we call it arrocera in Spanish in Peru. So first you start like heating it, you turn it on, and you put oil. And then you add the garlic, ajo. So you add the garlic, maybe 1 spoon of garlic, blended could be, or chopped very little. So you add it there. You fry it, right? Until it gets golden, not burn, golden. And then after you add the water carefully because there's oil there, and the rice. So that's how we do it. Same amount of water with rice. In my opinion, I think better a little bit less than water than rice, a little bit less. But well, that's my style. Okay, so it is to make it extra dry and also delicious. Okay, so I will go with this rice cooker. Gracias, Maple. Gracias. Do you wash the rice like the Chinese? Oh yes, of course. I forgot to mention. I wash a lot the rice. My granny used to wash it until there was no like white water coming from the rice. Like that was the point where the rice was like ready to be put in the pot or in the rice cooker. So I will move this to the table where everything is ready. Sorry, everything is a little bit dirty, but I am cooking alone with friends, so I think it's all right. We will put this potato here. Let's give a second look to the pot. Hola, Carla. Hello. Thanks for joining to the cooking show from Peru. What a pleasure to have you. The garlic first trick is new to me. Yes, Andre. Yes, yes, yes. That is the authentic Peruvian rice. Let me check now how this is. Okay. Mm. Let's see if the potato is okay. So we need a fork. Let's see first. I think it's ready. But I will also do like maybe 2 minutes more and that's it. It's a little bit tough. Going to 2 minutes, lower the fire. So cooking goes better when singing. Yes, Andre. Cooking, music also. Oh, I love music when I am cooking. Let's see how is the potato. 1 minute. Almost there. Okay. So, well, it's been already 50 minutes, but we started really to cook about like in the minute 5 of this event. So 45 minutes in total. It is almost ready. So it is a really fast dish, really, really fast. You can also prepare it with different variations. The reason why it's called picante instead of a stew or estofado is because we use chili, no? More than, let's say, in most of the dishes when we just use 1 spoon, in here we use 4 spoons, okay? So when we use like bigger quantities of chili in the stew, we call it picante. But to be honest, it doesn't feel hot at all. It's just the flavor. Hi, KH. I joined late. Can I get? Yes, of course. Wait just a little bit, KH. I will share with you all the, not just the ingredients, also the procedure. I have it here in a document. I will share with you. So, I think this is ready. And one thing also, I just noticed that it is a little bit low in salt. So now I will put you closer. Come, come, come. Let me show you. How do you see it? Nice, right? Good stew. Just want to check how much salt I have to add. Oh no, no, it is good. It doesn't need more salt. Not to me. If you really like salt a lot, probably a little pinch more of salt. But I think it is really like perfect. Okay, so now we are going first to bring our plate. See, that's right. Potatoes love the salt. And we love potatoes. So now we have our plate. One of the traditional ways to present this dish is also with canchita chulpi or roasted corn, Peruvian roasted corn, okay, which is an option. Not everybody likes it, but I would say it is something you should try. Let me also, I am not as good presenting the dishes as my brother, but we're going to give it like a marine vibe, like a mermaid. And I'm leaving a space here because there's something I will add, okay? So I will clean the plate, always important tool for any cook, your paper, kitchen paper, towel paper, I think you call it also, to clean the plate around, make it look good before presenting it, okay? Okay. Ta-dam, ta-dam. And just give me a second. Okay, so let me now turn the camera to show you this altar I have created for our plate. Look at this beauty here. We have prepared all together a delicious picante de cochayuyo. So some people like to add roasted corn, canchita chulpi, but you can also add corn boil if you wish. Like, there are many different things you can add to a dish like this one. Maybe, an egg, the sky is the limit. Remember that this dish is completely vegetarian, so this is a good option for vegetarians. And what we Peruvians add to every dish. Oh, I forgot the spoon, but what is this? Who can tell me what is this, amigos? You know us very well, so you know what Peruvians love to eat all the time. It is creamy, it is red, it is hot, it is... Let me bring the spoon also. Where is the spoon? Where is the spoon? Gracias, JB. Gracias. It is chili. And this is also a chili I bought at the especeria. I asked to the vendor the hottest chili because I love chili. And this one is a chili made from rocoto. So it's hot, um, I think you will call it like a bell pepper, but it's hot. Uh, Chili pepper, I think you will call it. Well, really big, delicious. We blended, we add some spices. Perfect. Oh, gracias, Maple. Thanks for your tip support, amiga. Gracias, gracias. So I will go back to the list of ingredients before I taste it for you. What do you think? I think would be a good idea. So let me just give me a second. So let me move the camera over here. So we're going to remove the properties and we're going to focus now in the seaweed stew. So as I said before, I am preparing a cookbook, which is going to be improved. Also, there will be more cooking recipes added with the time. And I am also giving away access to this cookbook, permanent access to this cookbook and all of these modifications, and also my guidebook of Lima to all my sponsors. The sponsorship program is a way Hego has, let's say, find out that we guys can also continue producing content for free. Like, as you know, the platform is a free platform, but also, well, in a sustainable way for us. No? So if you have the chance of supporting and sponsoring this project, you can find the information in my channel profile. You can find me as Vanessa Lima City Guide. And you can follow me in the upper part. There is a button in the upper part that says follow. So this is in case you want to maybe access to other tours. I do tours like in the city of Lima. I cook. I do historic tours, historic talks, city tours outside, like with my gimbal, showing you places. So you will never get bored in Lima. And well, the idea of the sponsorship, like the book exclusive for my sponsors, came out from another idea, which is, in my case, I didn't want to create just tours private for the sponsors. I want all my tours to be able to be accessible to everyone. But I wanted to give a little incentive to the people who wish to support this project of Lima, no? Like the tours and all of the activities. So, well, thanks a lot for following. So now we have the last part, which is tasting the food. And look what I'm going to be doing. So we have the chili, and look how brave I am. I will be also adding chili and a little bit of rice, because of course we love rice. So look at all of this. Bravo, Vanessa. Bravo, Vanessa. Gracias, Andre. Thanks a lot. Thank you, thank you. Delicious. I miss this flavor a lot. So thanks for your participation. Have a lovely rest of the day. So finally, next cooking show, we are going to have Chifa, and it's going to be lemon kai. So if you have no idea what lemon kai is, stay tuned. We're going to be adding soon the next event. So if you would like to support also this activity, this tour, here there is a button that will guide you into how to tip to help me also to continue doing this event. Thanks a lot. Gracias, Maple. Thanks for coming. Thanks all of you, friends, for coming to Lima and for your participation. See you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you. Ciao. Bye-bye. Gracias.